Hi everyone out there in YouTube. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel and checking out another one of my videos. As always, please like or subscribe or even leave me a comment. I love to hear from you. Okay, so to the video. This video is going to be two things. I want to talk about the Miss Cat hair that I reviewed in my last video. I want to give an update. And then the second thing I want to do is just have a conversation about what I got in my head. So stay tuned.
Like a star, a star, a star, a star, like a star, a star, a star.
All right. So before we get into my update, here is a little bit of hair. For the update. Now, I did a review on the Miss Cat hair, and in my review, I talked about maybe doing some clip-ins. Well, let me tell you a little story. I created clip-ins, my first ever clip-ins that I made. I was pretty proud of them. Unfortunately, my install, something kind of went awry, and I ended up with a clip-in mullet. Yes, that's right, a clip-in mullet. It was awful. It was so awful. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to, what did I try to do next? Did I try to weave it next? No. I think I went straight to the wig at that point. And before the clip-in drama, before the wig drama, I dyed the hair, actually. I wanted it to be less of a darker color, more like to a chocolate brown color. So I dyed the hair. Well, note to everyone out there in YouTube, do not dye hair if you are really tired and it's really late, because you're going to fall asleep. I fell asleep. Left the hair with the dye and all the craziness on it. And even after all that abuse, the hair lasted me a good 6 months. That curl pattern, that bohemian curl, it blended with my hair beautifully. It was so easy. Just put it in and go. It was one of the easiest hairstyles I've ever done. And it kind of brought me over into wig land. I mean, I have to blame that hair, because if my clip-ins hadn't turned into a mullet and I hadn't tried to make a U-part, I would have never really embraced the land of U-parts and wigs. I would have just kept on weaving it in. So thank you, Miss Cat Hair. So that's my update. I don't always see a lot of update videos on YouTube, so I really want to make a huge effort to talk about how the hair lasted, how it held up. Alright, what else did I want to talk about in this video? Oh yes, I said I would have a quick conversation about what I have in. So, since I had such great success with the Miss Cat hair and making a U-part, I decided, well, I need to work on my U-part wig game. So, I went to my local beauty supply, which is not something I've done in, I don't know how many years, maybe since Aliexpress was invented. And I bought some random hair that was super cheap, and that's kind of what I'm rocking now. This gorgeousness is actually, I believe it's the Equal line in the red package, and they call it a Brazilian curl. I would more call it, I don't know if you can see the curl pattern here, but I don't think this is really a curl. This is more like a Brazilian kink or wave, maybe. The hair is not that long. I am 5'7", and it reaches to like maybe here on me. So I would say it's maybe 18 inches in the pack. It's not super long, but that's fine. I mean, it's less than like $10 a pack. So total, like with tax, tax in my area is kind of crazy. It cost me maybe like $20, $22 with tax, and it was great to practice on. I found that by doing a better, more equal part on my leave out, I got a better blending result. It's not perfect. It's not, flawless, but it's good enough to get by, and it's easy in the morning. I use water, conditioner, some Eco Styler, and blend away. This Upart is about 6 weeks old, so I've had this hair for about 6 weeks. It's holding up pretty well, as you can see. It has it has a little bit of tangling. The hair's not falling perfectly, but it's curly hair, so curly hair forgives a lot as long as it's not like a giant ball or a nest. You can get away with a tiny bit of tangling, and it's synthetic hair, so that is one of the first things you'll notice that happens. But I think like this hair, along with some other curly hair types, sometimes looks a little bit better after it's a little older and it's a little fuzzy and it's a little tangled. I think it looks a little better. And my leave out isn't like perfectly defined because this is like I'm going on maybe 2 or 3 days of using this leave out. So basically what I do is the first day I put enough Eco Style to curl my hair and get that really defined curl pattern. And then to give my hair a break, the next 2 days or 1 day, depending on how I sleep on it and stuff like that, I just use the curls as they come when I wake up. So that's kind of the way I do it. And also, I think that putting it into a wig is a great idea because it allows you to take it off and the hair is not getting rubbed around and manipulated and more tangled than it normally would. And I think that's why I've been able to keep the hair this long. That's it for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions or comments or ideas or requests for a video, I'm happy to take those. Please put them down there, and I'll see you again. Bye, YouTube.